Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a Sephora haul, you guys. I know my last video I kind of told you what I'm gonna be buying. Well, I bought most of the stuff. Actually I think I bought everything, plus I added a few things. I did spend a lot of money even though I saved 20%, you know, but I ended up buying a lot of stuff. So anyway, let's start it. So I did place an order last Friday when the sale started, and I did also go to the store. I picked up a few things. I mentioned in my last video that my local Sephora moved to basically like really close to my house, like 10 minutes away, and it's beautiful. That was the first time I went to that Sephora, and it's just gorgeous. It's a huge store. They had a lot more brands than, you know, before, so I was kind of excited to kind of go and see. But the first thing that I've got it at the store is candle. You guys, this is Voluspa, I don't know how you say it exactly, but it's vanilla latte, and it literally smells like a coffee. With the little, I did already burn this. You can probably tell I burned quite a bit over the weekend because I went to the store on Friday as well. I placed an order in the morning, then I went in the afternoon to the store. But oh, you guys, I just couldn't, you know, I don't drink much coffee. I maybe once a week I'll drink a coffee, just, you know, occasionally. A doorbell. 1 second. Sorry you guys. It was a delivery. So anyway, so what I was trying to say, this smells so good. So good. If you're a coffee lover, I mean, you cannot go wrong with a vanilla, right? But it's like a nice sweet coffee, you know what I mean? Oh, I absolutely love the smell, you guys. So I would highly recommend. I'm sure they have it online, or, you know, I got it at the store, but I'm sure they do have it. I think those candles they also sell at Nordstrom. But anyway, this is such a great candle. The only thing I'm gonna say, that if you're gonna burn in the very large open space, you might probably don't have such a heavy fragrance, because I feel like those candles are good for like a standard size room, you know what I mean, like my bedroom for example. Because if I burn it like in my kitchen is huge, and then it's connected with the living, it's just very much open space, you don't really smell as much, you know, like all around. So I would say just burn it in the smaller space, like in the office, you know, like your bedroom, office, or whatever, you know, whatever you are, just like a standard size room. This is gorgeous. Alright guys, so as I mentioned in my last video, I was planning to buy a couple of Gucci products. So let me just kind of pull them out here, because I did order all of them. I think it was 3 that I mentioned. But you know what? I'm gonna just take this out of the way. One thing I want to mention before we go to the Gucci. So I, like a last minute, I throw in my bag when I place an order. This is the Armani C, but it's like this light pink. You guys know how much I love the Armani C Passion. This one is C Intense Eau de Parfum, and this was like, you know, like one of those spray bottles. And the reason I'm saying it was because it came all busted. I will have to go to the store and see if they have another one, so I could look at this. It's just like a piece of glass, and there's the atomizer on the other side. So I don't even want to take it out of the package, but it was basically all busted. So the box was wet and now it's dried. But anyway, it smells really nice, really nice. So I'll have to go and try to see if I can exchange it. So I just want to take this out of the way. All right. So let's talk about the Gucci. So I got the 3 Gucci products. The one that I mentioned I will get, and the 2 that I used today, this morning, because of course I couldn't wait, is the Gucci mascara. So this is the only one mascara that the Gucci has. By the way, the packaging is all this kind of pink, pale pink. I don't know if my camera is not washing the color off, but it's actually very kind of retro, you know, this kind of pink with the gold tube and the Gucci print. So I used it this morning for the first time, and it's fine. I mean, I'll have to use it a couple of times to really tell you truthfully, you know, what I think about it. All I'm gonna say right away that the brush is like a kind of rubbery, which generally I'm not a fan of a rubber brush, but we'll see. I mean, it went very smoothly on, you know, it felt nice, so we'll see. I'll just have to use it for, you know, a couple of times to really give you my truthful opinion, but it had a good reviews and I've heard a lot of good things about that mascara. That's why I wanted to try. And then I also picked up the burgundy eyeliner, so that's something that I mentioned I was gonna get as well, and I did put it at the bottom lash today because that's where usually I like to put my eyeliners. So again, the same kind of packaging, and it's pretty. It's very, very nice. It's probably a little bit brighter than I expected, but it's very nice. It's very nice, kind of, you know, almost falling into this chocolatey kind of brownish kind of color, but it's pretty. It's very nice. So there is like a little what is it called, sharpener, you know, at the end that you can sharpen. It's a very pretty eyeliner. So, and it's very you know, as I was using it this morning, it's very soft, you know, it's not too soft, it's not too stiff, so it kind of goes nicely, you know. And I usually use it on my lower lash because on my top lash I always use a Tom Ford liquid liner. Okay, the last product from Gucci came in this packaging, and this is the pressed powder. This is something that also I mentioned I was gonna purchase, and I didn't use it yet. Let's just kind of look at it together. So it comes in this kind of velvety pale pink protector, and then here is the product. So the compact, I can see it right away, it's basically the same as the bronzer. Bronzer is like a turquoise. This one is more like pink, pale pink, but it's very beautiful. It's very kind of retro in my opinion. So here's the product. So I've got mine in a color 01 matte natural. That's what it says there. So we'll see, you know, we'll see how it's gonna work. There is a little, it's like a little Gucci, you know, velvet kind of sponge, so I never really use it, but this is how it looks like. So, you know, powder is like a powder. That feels nice. You won't be able to tell because it's so white, but you know, it's nice. It feels nice. So yeah, it was good, you know, good opportunity to save, you know, a little bit of the money. You guys, one more Gucci product. I forgot the last one. This was not on my list originally, but I throw this in my cart at the last minute, and this is beautiful. I have to show you this. This is the new lipstick from the Gucci line, and this is the one that comes in this kind of a skinny tube, and this is how it looks like. And of course this is one of my colors, like a mauvey rosy pink. Those are the one that I love so much. And you guys, I tried this on. I don't have it on today. I'm sure I'm gonna tell you later what I have on, but let me just swatch it. It's very balmy. Look at this color. I hope my camera can show, but it's very kind of, it's not super intense, although it does give you a nice color to your lips. I put it on yesterday and I felt like it was my lips but better, basically. So it's just like enhancing a little bit your lip color. It's very beautiful. I'm pretty sure they're all like crazy sold out, but if I can find it, you know, somewhere, I will definitely link it out for you below. I'm sure they're gonna be restocked. It's 214 color Call It a Day, and again comes in this pale pink packaging. So yeah, so this was the last one from Gucci. So you guys, let's move on. It's really kind of random order. Also at the store I picked up this Olaplex Intense Moisture Mask. This is for your hair. I did not use it yet, so yeah, I cannot smell anything. I think it's like locked in here, but anyway, yeah, that's something that I will be trying, and I definitely will let you guys know. I do love their shampoo. I think it's just great. I use it As a matter of fact, I used it this morning. So yeah, so that's what I've got at the store. And also one of the boring things, but something that I use all the time, this is the Beauty Blender cleanser. I love it, you guys. This is like one of the best products, must-have products from Sephora. This is the giant size. I always buy one of them, whatever it's the sale. So because it takes me a few months to go through one, and mine is kind of halfway through, so I just bought one so I can have it when I ran out of the current one. Okay, so the other two things that I've got at my local store is, and this is something that I said to myself, I will not buy fragrances. I will not buy fragrances because I have so many, you guys. But you saw I purchased the little Armani, which that was an online purchase. But this one, I went to the store, I came across these and I just couldn't resist, you know. I always wanted to try Jo Malone perfumes, and by the way, yes, I did order, so maybe I should talk about this first. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm so all over the place. This was the online purchase, and I mentioned it last week in my video that I was going to buy it. This is the limited edition Jo Malone perfumes that came with this little bottle with that little green top. And when I know I ordered a small size, but when I opened the box, I was like, this is so tiny. For the amount of the money that you paid, this is just so tiny. But the good news is it smells incredible. It's really, really nice. What's the name of it? I don't even know. Nashi Blossom. It smells really good, you guys. I'm gonna spray some. I don't know. It's really nice. It's so crazy expensive. I mean, I think it was $75. You know, I saved 20%, but it's still, I think it's crazy, crazy expensive. So technically this was my very first Jo Malone purchase. But then also when I went to the store, I came across these little guys, and these were, I'm pretty sure they were like $45 each. And I'm just gonna wash my hand very quickly before I touch something. So what do you get inside? And I thought it was a good deal because, again, you're saving $20, 20%, I'm sorry, not $20. This is, so you're getting a set of two, I think these are 0.3 ounce. Let me see, let me open the other one from the other side. Those are like paired up together, those perfumes. And the lady at the store, she told me that they have done intentionally like this so you can actually layer them, you know, on your skin, so you can use them together. Okay, so from the first package, I've got wood, sage, and sea salt, and English pear and freesia. So these are the first two. Okay, these are tiny little, you know, travel sizes. But what I liked about them is the fact that they do have a spray, that you don't have to put them in any atomizers or, you know, kind of use all the gymnastics to, you know, use them. It's just straightforward, so it's very, very nice to use. I did use the other packaging, but I didn't touch those yet. So and you know, those are like one of her best sellers as far as I know, and I just can never pull the trigger to buy those full sizes because someone told me that those perfumes are really not long lasting. Let me know if that's true. But I just don't want to buy something that it's not gonna last all day. So anyway, these two, and like I mentioned, they were like $45 minus, you know, the discount. And then the ones that I did use, wood, sage, and sea salt. And it's, by the way, it's beautiful, you guys. I know, like so late into the game, but this is beautiful. So I've been using this one, and I've been using Peony and Blush Suede. So this is the duo that I have been spraying. I don't know if you can tell, but I did already use quite a bit for the past few days, and I really like it. I do like it. The first day I could actually smell it quite a bit, and probably it's like I'm getting used to it. That's why I'm not smelling it as much, you know, on the second and third day. But I do like it. I do enjoy it. So I'm gonna go through them probably very quickly, and then I can probably decide if I want to repurchase, you know, get the full size of these or not. But I just thought these were a good opportunity to kind of try. You're not spending tons of money, you know, and you get like a couple of them to try. So if they are available online, I'll certainly link them down below because I think you should get them because it's just a good way of trying her perfumes. Alright guys, so let's talk about the lip product. I did show you the Gucci lipstick that I purchased, and then I end up purchasing a few more. So I got 4 in here, and the Gucci was the 5th one. I did not plan on buying all of these, but it happened. Okay, so very quickly, Diorama. This was the lip gloss in a color 785, and like I said, it's called the Diorama. This is the repurchase. This is the new one. I showed you last week. I have it here. This is the one that is absolutely empty. I'm just like scraping, you know, the sides. So I had to repurchase because this is amazing. This lip gloss, to me, it's like a lipstick because it's super pigmented and it's just amazing color. If you can get one, just get this, because I highly recommend. It's just my favorites, hands down. And then you guys know that Dior came up with those new lipsticks, and I told you originally that I was gonna purchase the Rendezvous, I think it's called, yeah, 683. So I did get this one, so I'm gonna swatch it for you because I don't have it on my lips right now. But I am, first of all, I wanted to mention I love the new packaging. It's similar to the old ones, but it's like so nice, you know, so sleek. I love this kind of CD in here, and this is very pretty, and the CD is right there. Very nice lipstick. Those are refillable, so eventually you can get just a bullet and put the, you know, new lipstick, so you don't have to keep buying the packaging. So this is the lipstick. It's a little bit brighter than I thought. Let me just swatch it for you, because usually I like mauvey kind of pinkies. This one's a little bright. When I put on my lips, it's like, ooh, it's there, you know, but it's very nice formula. This is the satin formula. It's very beautiful. So this is the Rendezvous. And then when I went to the store, because this is the color that I originally wanted to buy, but because it says it's a matte formula, I was like, I'm not buying matte lipsticks. You know, I don't like the look of and the feel of the matte lipsticks. But when I tested, I mean, I swatched it at the store. I didn't test it. I just swatched my hand in the store. I just had to buy it. So this one is in the color 625 and Mitza matte. So this is the matte version. Again, this is the same kind of, you know, very sleek, beautiful. I love this package, and I just love this color, you guys. So this is the Dior matte, and this is the Mitza and Rendezvous, if I'm saying it correctly. So it is, you can probably tell this one has a little sheen, and this one is more like a matte, and this one is more pinky. This is more kind of reddish, orangish undertone, but it's absolutely beautiful. That matte formula is not as matte as it sounds, you know what I mean? Like, it's very comfortable matte. And you know, like I said, in generally I don't like matte, but it's kind of a creamy matte, let's put it this way. It's just different. Whatever it is, it's different, because when I swatch it, I knew I have to have it. But you guys know that I ordered, because this was on my list and I was going back and forth. Should I order it? Should I not? This is the Tom Ford Indian Rose, and it is in this limited edition packaging, which is this pale pink, very pretty packaging. But this is, okay, this is my very first Tom Ford lipstick, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of this pink sold me on it. But I don't, as much as I love the color, I don't like the shape of the bullet. I feel like, you know, when you hold this Dior, it's just, it's so nice and so soft and kind of easy to hold it, and it's so much smaller. Take a look at this. It's so much smaller than Tom Ford. Tom Ford feels very square-ish, you know, with all those sharp edges, and it just doesn't feel good in your hand. I know, it's like I'm being completely crazy right now, but I'm just kind of telling you what I feel, right? But when I swatch this, when I put this on my lips, you guys, I realized that this lipstick, let me just see, is exactly the same as the one that I just showed you. They probably look slightly different in the bullet, but when you swatch them, and I'm gonna swatch the Tom Ford, you're gonna trust me. This is like a more this is expensive, this is less expensive, but it's like a dupe for except, you know, this is the creamy formula, this is the matte formula, but trust me guys, this is exactly the same. So look, I'm gonna swatch it next to this. Do you see it? It's maybe like slightly different shade, but I mean, look, these two. I mean, literally, they are they are identical. On the bottom lip, I have Tom Ford. On the top lip, I have the Dior Mita, which is this one. Can you tell the difference? No. On the lips, they are identical. So I was like, what a bummer. Literally, I was like, I could not, because I swatched one, you know, I put on one, then I put another one, and I could not tell the difference. So I just wanted to do it so you guys can see it. So Tom Ford on the bottom, the Dior on the top. There's no difference. There's literally no difference. The only difference is this is more satiny, creamy formula, and the other one is more matte, creamy formula outside. So if you want to save some money, get the good Dior, you know, because it's literally the same. On the lips, there's no really difference. You guys, I forgot, there is one more lip product that I purchased. So this was another thing that I added on to my cart when I was purchasing online. This is a lip gloss from the Tower 28 company. I have never purchased anything from them before. This is a color coconut, and I really didn't use it, so I cannot tell you. But again, do you see the pattern? This is like so much my color. I only swatched this on my hand. It feels very light. It's kind of jelly, glossy. It might be nice for, like, I feel like for the summer, you know, spring and summer, because it's very lightweight gloss. Like Diorama is more, I would say, like a lipstick like, but this one is, I would say, it's a more lightweight. So, you know, just something new. And I like kind of this packaging, kind of all clear, and it just says Tower 28 on it. What do you guys think? I know they have many different colors. I just thought this was kind of nice, and I don't know, I just kind of put it in my bag, so I'm sure I'll use it. So anyway, let's move on. This video is gonna be so long. Couple of more items, you guys. So the repurchase is something that I just use non-stop. I cannot live without this. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I'm not gonna open it up, you guys, but this is basically like under eye loose powder, which I use constantly every single day. I just set my concealer with this. I love it. So I always have to buy one as a backup, because this is just something that I go through for sure, so I don't even have to think about it. I also mentioned in my last video that I was gonna buy the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask, because I completely used up mine. So yes, I picked up the one in the color, or in the taste, what is it called? Citrus? Yeah, it's kind of has a green apple, citrusy kind of a scent. They all feel the same on the lips. I mean, like I'm swatching here. They all feel the same, you know, they are very kind of rich, kind of thicker, I would say, consistency, because, you know, it's like a mask. But honestly, you guys, I use this every single day, even morning, before I put any lipstick on. When I do my makeup, I take a little bit and I just dab on my lips, so I have something on my lips, because I hate having like a dry you know, lips. So I always use this evening, sometimes during the day, morning for sure. So yeah, I had to pick up one. There's a little applicator, which I never use. Anyway, so I've got one because I was obviously out of mine. And then a few more things. I mentioned I was gonna get the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara, and I did. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Chanel Volume de Chanel. and the Anastasia. Those are the two that I love. I'm not gonna open now because I started on the Gucci, but if you're looking for the good mascara, go for it. Has a nice weighty kind of packaging. It's very beautiful. Highly recommend. And then what else I've got? I mentioned I was gonna get the Shiseido cleansing oil kind of, yeah. So comes in a very simple packaging. It says perfect cleansing oil. So basically you just kind of pump it on a dry hand and you know, massage your face, and it kind of breaks all the makeup, and then you have to obviously wash it, and I would wash it again because I never just use one thing. I always double cleanse. So yeah, so this is something that I'm gonna be trying soon. And then the very last thing, you guys, is something that, again, I didn't plan on purchasing, but I thought I'm gonna just give it a try. This is the Milk Makeup grip spray. This is a setting spray, basically. I love Urban Decay setting sprays, and I think I still have, I'm using one right now. I still probably have two as my backup because I go through them very fast because I use a lot of them. And I just thought, you know, because I love the Urban Decay, don't get me wrong, I've been using it for years and years and years, but I thought I'm gonna try something new, just to see, you know. So I've decided to go for the Milk. I have never tried anything from this company, and this is a nice color, huh? Do we have to shake it? I don't even know. Let me see. Okay, there's no scent. Let's see the spray. Feels nice. There's very little scent, almost nothing. Yeah. It's a good spray though. So we'll see. Now I'll have to use it a few times and see how it works. I guess you have to, yeah, shake it a little bit more. It says grip set plus refresh spray, 100 ml, alcohol free. Shake well. Okay, yeah, shake well then spray. So yeah, if anybody used it before, let me know how you like it. So anyway, this is it, you guys. So I spent way too much money. Yeah, too much stuff. Anyway, yeah, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you picked up, if there was anything special that you purchased this time around, and I'll do my best to link everything in the description box. If I cannot find it in Sephora, I'll link it somewhere else. But yeah, especially those, oh my god, those Gucci lipsticks, those are amazing. But I was checking yesterday or the day before yesterday, all of them just sold out like crazy. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.